So how have you guys managed to, take this baby blog, this idea to the next level? I mean, you guys have events, you have so many followers. I mean, you're all over social media. I love it. How did you get yourself to that place?
You know what? Events are a great way to build buzz, especially in Los Angeles. Ideally, we want to be traveling the country throwing these events.
Right.
But it's also something that we enjoy, and it definitely helps get the word out when you can kind of drive traffic to the site through an event, or if you can time it out and make a video that coincides with an event. We're kind of learning all these tricks, but I have to tell you, you learn as you go.
Right.
It basically, all of this is still the wild, wild west. There's no formula that if you do X, Y, and Z, you're going to be successful. That doesn't exist. So you really learn by trial and error.
And I also feel like with these events, it helps really bring the community from online to real life,
Face to face.
So we have a lot of the same people at these events. People get to meet each other. We have people from the digital platform to our friends from college who are working in film and TV, and it's just like bringing this whole community of people that are in their 30s. Some of them are in their 20s still. Some of them are in their 40s
and lie about it.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, I'm still dirty 30. Like,
no, you're not.
I'm not even dirty 30, and I wrote for you guys too.
I know. That was one of our really popular
20-year-olds. You got some sad 20-year-olds that are reading your site too, I guess.
We have a lot of 20-year-olds reading our sites because they're anticipating coming into their 30s.
Yeah, exactly.
But I feel like the more that we're out there, and it sounds like in the community, but it's true, the more we're really becoming something as opposed to just this online space.
Right.
It's good to put, Steph and I, we are a brand, so it's important for us to see the faces of the brand.
So how long did it take you guys to really launch from your initial plan and saying we're going to be Dirty and 30
to when we went live?
To getting to going live.
We bought the domain that night, so it was in March, and then we worked March of 2011.
Okay.
Yeah.
We worked all summer, the two of us really developing, okay, so now that we have the name, what do we want our tabs to be? So that's kind of like the topics.
And visually, we knew exactly what we wanted this site to look like.
So you guys spent the summer kind of thinking about this, what we want to do.
Yeah, and it takes a lot of time to get that initial site up.
Yeah.
So a lot of it was, we spent a lot of time studying other sites, and we knew that we wanted to do things differently and better and more fun and edgier.
Right.
So instead of it just being sex, our relationships, it's Sexology 101. So we spent a lot of time coming up with fun names and fun concepts and things that we wanted to build, and then finding a web designer who, of course, when it's a startup, we're both working jobs to put money into this. So it's like we're self-funding everything. So negotiating, and the site went live in October.
Okay.
So we also wanted to have a lot of blogs that when we went live, we already had some good content up there. So we probably had about 20 blogs that we launched.
We had 6 each that were up, and then we had a couple, and then that's when everybody started reaching out to us, and it was.
And you guys at the same time are working other full-time jobs, and you're trying to make time to get your passion project off the ground. I mean, how is that?
We both work every single day of the week, all hours of the day.
There's
not a day off. Yeah, it doesn't stop.
It's exhausting.
Well, it is.
But we love it. So it's
a startup.
Yeah,
it's a startup.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you do.
And we do things that we love. Neither one of us have settled for anything in our life. She's a host, I'm an actor. That's what we, as little kids, that's what we wanted to do.
Yeah.
So it's we both do that, and then we work on the site, and everything that comes in from the site goes back out because everything we're doing to make the site grow bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
And I know you guys have a lot of things in the pipeline. So what's some stuff that's coming up for you guys, beyond the site?
Ooh.
That you can talk about.
That's when I feel
know
like so
secrets,
LA.
What can you tell our viewers?
I signed a non-disclosure about X, Y, and Z. But
I'm going through my legal contracts right now.
We have exciting stuff coming up. Ideally, this is our baby, and it is a brand that we want to build as a business. So part of that is having a show on television, a Dirty and 30 show on television. So that's something we're working very hard to make a reality. It's also something that Stephanie and I it's not just, use our brand, do whatever you want. We want to have creative control as well.
Right.
So
And
that's
important.
something that
you can't
we're...
lose the work that you've done for so long.
No, because at the end of the day, this was our idea. So just because you're a TV exec doesn't mean you know more about us than us.
Exactly. And about women, because, I mean, you've been speaking to them, for quite some time, and
Right.
you obviously have a lot of traffic, so women believe you, and
Yeah.
they trust you.
Right, exactly. And like we know our brand.
Mhm.
So it's also any type of show we do is based off of what's on the site, and who
Mhm.
knows the site better than we do
Right.
ourselves.